Tatiana the Siberian tiger was born in Denver Zoo in 2003, and she was later transferred to the San Francisco Zoo in 2005. 2 years later, on Christmas Day of 2007, Tatiana somehow managed to escape her enclosure and kill a 17-year-old man and severely injure his 2 friends. Zoo officials were dumbfounded as to how the 320-pound tiger managed to scale a 6-meter high wall. They suspect she did it because she was provoked. The boy who died suffered cuts to his neck, head and chest. He had spinal fractures and his jugular vein was sliced. During the incident, the park went into lockdown to prevent the tiger escaping. Then, a SWAT team entered and sadly killed Tatiana. Binky was a polar bear who lived at the Alaskan Zoo in Anchorage. He was found as an orphan on Alaska's northern slope and taken to the zoo, where he quickly became the most popular attraction. One day in 1944, a female Australian tourist wasn't happy with the view through the bars. She wanted to get closer to take a better picture, and she made a silly mistake of scaling the walls. As you can imagine, jumping into an enclosure with a wild predator is never going to end well. Binky, the 1,200-pound polar bear, poked his head through the cage and clamped the tourist in his jaws. The tourist suffered lacerations and a broken leg. She managed to escape after others came to her aid and hit Binky with sticks until he let go. She thankfully survived the attack, and the decision was made to let Binky live, but he sadly died a few years later to natural causes. Jabberee was a 13-year-old western lowland gorilla who was housed in an enclosure with 16-foot walls at the Dallas Zoo. In 2004, some kids were reportedly taunting the 300-pound gorilla, to which he climbed those walls and went on a rampage. The gorilla injured multiple people, and at one point he had a 3-year-old child in his jaws whilst gnawing on his head and chest. Jabberee didn't kill anyone, but he did put a few people in hospital. Zoo officials could not explain his rampage or how he escaped. A SWAT team was sent in and Jabberee was killed when he tried to charge them. Tilikum is a bull orca who was captured off the coast of Iceland in 1983. He was transferred around until he ended up at SeaWorld Orlando, Florida in 1992. He's nicknamed Tilly and is the largest killer whale in captivity. He's 6.9 meters long, weighs over 12,500 pounds, and his pectoral fins are 2.1 meters in length. He's the same weight as a fully grown male African elephant. The first of his incidents came in 1991, when a female trainer named Kelty Brine fell into the tank with him and 2 other orcas. The orcas were seemingly playing around with the trainer, but she sadly drowned. The second incident came in 1999. A SeaWorld visitor snuck into Tilly's tank after the park had closed. His battered corpse was found the very next day. The third incident happened when he pulled a trainer into the water. Other trainers tried to save her, but to no avail. She died from drowning and blunt force trauma, and unlike most on this list, Tilikum wasn't killed and still continues to perform. A Vietnam War veteran named Terry Thompson owned his very own private zoo in Ohio, USA. The zoo was called the Muskingum County Animal Farm, and in October 2011 it saw one of the biggest zoo tragedies of all time. The 61-year-old owner decided he would free every single animal in the zoo and then shoot himself in the head. The thing is, the zoo was near a town called Zanesville, and that town was about to be overrun with 55 wild animals. The animals included 18 Bengal tigers, 17 lions, 6 black bears, 3 mountain lions, monkeys, grizzly bears and baboons. In the panic, a lion ate one of the monkeys, and the only thing that could prevent all these animals from entering the town was a mass slaughter. A SWAT team intervened and killed every single animal. And that brings this list to an end. If you enjoyed the video, then it would be much appreciated if you give it a thumbs up and shared it. If you're new around here, then why not subscribe for new videos just like this every week. Anyways, I jolly well hope you liked it, and as always, thanks for watching.